Ready?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Oblivion. Last time we got assigned to escort this guy. He doesn't have the best kit, but I'm going to at least hope that he's vaguely competent. He is essential though, so at least we won't accidentally get him killed no matter what we do. Yay!
Greetings, guildmate. What can I do for you?
Okay, what do you say about Vitellus?
Yes, my older brother. He was lost on a mission. Vitellus died valiantly, as we all knew he would. He was the best of us.
I would say it's better to
I'm
die
sure
in
our
bed
mother
than
is
out
very
in
proud of him.
What do you say about Galtus Previa? Or yourself, actually.
I'm Varanus Daunton. What can I do for you?
What do you say about Galtus, then?
A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. You say this came from Orion himself. Well, perhaps I should speak with Mother first.
This makes it kind of obvious. I know both of these options will work, but...
Oh, I'm prepared, of course. I'm sure there's no need to speak to Mother at all. Let's go.
Alright.
He must be in Nonwil somewhere. Let's get there quickly.
Alright. Let's go.
I'm with you.
Thankfully, they do at least make the guy essential, and he will follow you through fast travel. Early on, it's perfectly viable for him to fight alongside you, but right now he's got the issue of whole I'm carrying early game gear and the enemies are late game thing going on, you know? It's an issue that is irritatingly common. But I suppose that's what happens when you're going through quest lines like this. You're not really meant to do that. Leveled equipment, whee! Now we wait. To the Great Forest, which sounds so incredibly generic fantasy you could it's probably copyrighted by someone. Either it's got that copyright protection thing Xerox was so pissed about when everyone started using Xerox as a verb. Google got less pissed about that, but... There's a Minotaur, and there is a wolf. I am more worried about the Minotaur than I am about the wolf. My first lag spike, not lad spike. How would a lad spike even work? Like, you just put a kid on a spike? That'd be dickish. And pointless. Mostly pointless. But still very dickish, just be completely pointless. Nope. Wrong season. Never mind. Even if it is snowing outside here. It's lovely. I don't believe there's anything too special about Nonwil, honestly. It's just a cavern with some stuff in it. As boring as that is, pretty sure it's the truth. The exciting dungeons, from what I can tell, have been saved for... Well, there's the Dark Brotherhood, but the main ones are saved for the main quest. Also, he's essential. Him having harm is practically the reason he exists for me. Dude, you're an adventurer. So you can't level up without breaking your picks, right. For some reason, a while ago, I said that you can only level up by breaking your picks, and I don't know why I said that. That was dumb of me. Oh god, that's a lot of trolls. Savage trolls! Oh great, and it's 3 on 1. However, I can just power attack them into Oblivion because I'm mean. That and Varanus is back up. To no one's real surprise. So at least we'll get a good supply of troll fat out of this. Troll fat is even some of the more useful ingredients. Tainted troll fat is very good, by the way. But I believe it has a decent amount of utility. Fortified personality, damage agility, and damage willpower. Okay, none of those are actually really good. Damage agility would be good in Morrowind's system as a poison, though poisons don't work in Morrowind, that you just have poison enchantments, not actual toxins you can custom make. So I'm gonna go over here and trigger this so the idiot doesn't get himself killed again. Because yeah, if you're careful, you can just tap that and it'll open up. You gotta be careful, but yeah. Also, this looks really awkwardly placed, to be honest. It looks kind of like it's floating. Pretty sure that's not the dev's intention, so I'm gonna chalk that up to a, well, not graphics bug so much as just graphics weird. Sometimes graphics will just do weird things that you don't intend them to. Chamber of the Titan sounds important. Let's go the other way. Because loot and shiny objects and maybe something vaguely useful for once. I'm not holding my breath, but hey! If I stop looking, I'll never find anything. It almost sounds profound, you know? If you stop looking, you never find anything. You'd slap me into a frickin' philosophy textbook with that. Still, mostly gold so far, which isn't bad. Potions, also, not bad at all. Can always use more potions. Oh, there's another route in. Interesting. It's not the one the game wanted me to use. Double interesting. Ogre!
This we fall down and bleed.
You got knocked out in one hit. Maybe two. Well done, sir. Truly a powerful warrior you are. Smack this over and stops moving. Now you got knocked out again. Oh! Okay, you gave me a surprise. Damn ogres. Okay, what do I have in here that I can just stick in something? Take a human soul. I'm sure feeding human souls with a holy weapon won't go wrong at all. Probably should, fluff-wise, but fluff-wise, I don't think the Crusader would need soul gems to work. It doesn't make much sense. They are. Wow. Oh, got knocked back. Got up really weirdly. Sorry, that really was very weird.
You'll never take me down.
Alright, and... Ow! This is why I don't like fighting ogres. They're very good at staggering. I nearly stabbed you, Varanus. This is why I don't like fighting ogres. They're very good at staggering you. And that's painful. Chest in the ground, though. I bet it just has gold. Just has gold. Kind of annoyed that you can't get container names just by going like this anymore. It just calls it chest. Like there's no chest 001 gold or chest 001 armor. Granted, if you go into the creation kit, you can get that level of detail, but the fact that it's no longer available in-game is a little annoying to me. I probably shouldn't be annoyed by it, honestly. It seems kind of pointless to be annoyed by it. I'm annoyed by it. Sometimes you get annoyed by pointless things. Alright, so I want this to be at about 800 before I activate Azura's Star. At least I have a fire weapon, so trolls are going to get wrecked. I believe they take double damage. I'm just going to get kicked the hell back. They're stun locking me. This is why I say horde combat wouldn't really be viable in this game. Because you can just stun lock so easily. Two dudes. So if they're like 40 dudes, unless you can kill them all with a spell, yeah. Discuss that in mana markers later. Still applicable here. Whatever, I'll tear their fat out of their bodies. It's like liposuction, only with a sword. And death. It's not really much like liposuction at all, except for fat being involved. For some reason, this one had 2 gold pieces. Cure poison, I guess. Sure, why not? I never use cure poison potions because I have 75% innate poison resist, and thus they're pretty crap. But I can do it. Really am sad there's no cure disease spell, though. The fact that it existed in
That the best you can do?
Morrowind really was very helpful in a lot of sense. If you got knocked out all this, to get up. If I have any magic with remaining, I think I might spam the Crusader set. Let's say it's
This ends here!
I'm not actually sure if that's the proper name. I'm going to heal myself fully. I am less expendable than he is, because if he just drops dead, he just gets back up because he isn't an essential character. If I drop dead, I have to restart this entire dungeon. Which really wouldn't be very entertaining to watch, because there's not really too much to talk about. There's a shitload of trolls, there's some random gribbles, pull out some fat, get some loot. This is not a very deeply designed, I guess, dungeon. Now, I should have an on-touch power. Merciful touch, I was right. I'll turn it on, and I'll open this up. Mostly for the lockpicking skill, but little bits of gold do help. Just takes a while for them to actually do anything. Alright. I looted that chest. Was there a chest over here, maybe? Because this is a fairly large room. There's a chest over there. Did I loot you? I looted you. Wow, I didn't restore much of your health. Let's look at the local map. This is actually a fairly complex location, damn. That corridor really does feel like a trap, and... One troll? Skydive for one troll when he could have, a lot more. Also, imagine you can find gems in here. Or at least this man went in hunting for gems, but... It does have a broken shield, though, which is a unique item and actually fairly hard to find, believe it or not, so I'm going to take it. You can even equip it, I believe. Light armor. Actually looks pretty darn cool, in my opinion. Like, that is a very nice shield design, and I would use it if it was worth bothering with. It's not worth bothering with. However, I will put it in my stockpile of random-ass items that I like to keep around. Which is a pretty large stockpile at this point. Of course, he conveniently died right next to a loot chest with gold and a incredibly valuable ebony mace.
We should get back to Orion and report what we have found. Dead? I can't believe it. So much death.
Are you describing what we did here? Because...
Take care.
I've killed a lot of trolls in this so far. Also, restoration practice! No, because good grief, this thing costs a ton of magicka, because it's a power, so it's got a locked cost, and it will never cost more or less, no matter what you do. So my tiny magicka pool can't be compensated for by great skill. But seriously, I do have a very high restoration stat for a non-mage character, because restoration is just so nice in this game. It's also very nice in Skyrim, surprise, surprise, so you're probably going to see me using it there too. If not as much, because Skyrim's combat is a bit faster paced. It's harder to just walk off and go, okay, I'm going to hop behind this corner and cast a spell. Because you can't, get your stats up super high so you're super fast or super strong anymore. Because they changed how that system works completely and utterly, and in ways that I do not entirely agree with. But we're going to look into that when we get to that. And we are not getting to that today, tomorrow, or really anytime soon. Because we haven't even beaten the main quest. So, now, speaking of things being beaten, I'd like to bring this up. I know I'm not going to do the Thieves Guild quest line because I'm absolutely rubbish at the stealth segments of this game. But I'm very much considering not doing the Dark Brotherhood quest line either, because what the shit are you... What? What was I talking? I'm very confused now. Okay, so back on the topic of my thought process. I'm probably going to be the Dark Brotherhood. Sure, yeah. I'm probably not going to be doing the Dark Brotherhood simply because it's going to be very, very annoying to deal with. See,
Evening.
you remember how I said that if you get your infamy past 2, you can't wear the Crusaders' gear? I'm pretty sure I said that a while back. It's completely true. Also, we should probably just wait until 9 a.m. at the Fighters Guild, to be honest. Now, thing is, Dark Brotherhood, they're a whole group of murderers. This is not a group that you know, joining is going to get you moral goodness points. Surprise, surprise. There are 2 ways to deal with this. One is that if you make a pilgrimage to all 9 shrines of the Divines, there's a somewhat buggy bit of code that will lower your infamy by 1. However, it's buggy, it's tiresome, and it's very, very annoying. The other option is that infamy is an attribute that may be set by, well, the console.
Can I help you, brother? You're back. What have you found out about Galtus Pravia's disappearance?
So, I could cheat and do the Dark Brotherhood questline, but I also want to keep this equipment because it's very strong, it's very reliable, I like how it looks, and yeah. Basically, if I want to do the Dark Brotherhood, I'm going to have to not only put up with people saying, oh, I thought you were an ideal, which they do, and it's annoying, or I'm going to have to, well, do a lot of work. Because console commands. Anyway, back to the Fighters Guild and away from my ramblings.
Dead? Damn, what got him? Let me see that. Interesting. The symbols on it are familiar to me. I'll be looking into this.
Oh? Aw, we don't get to keep it. What is it?
Nothing we need to talk about now. I'll pay Varanus for his contract. This is for you. Who knows? I might be able to make soldiers out of you both.
Okay, Drill Sergeant Dark Elf. Also, you get a leveled weapon. Duties?
I'm going to need you to find Maglir again. The little fetcher.
What?
Wish I knew what happened. He had a contract for a local mage in Braville. Didn't seem like a particularly difficult assignment. He hasn't reported to the client at all. Get yourself down to Braville and find Maglir. Make sure that contract of his gets done. And send him to me.
Alright. We got a Claymore of Storms. We don't really need that. Like I said, level magic weapon. I don't really care for it. I forgot that you don't get to keep the shield, though. No, he will never put his shirt back on.
Spellcast.
I think I know why he's doing it, though, now that I give it a think. It was sort of shocking to just see, yes, this man is walking around shirtless. Because, yeah, that's kind of weird to do. You know, just a bit. If you don't believe me, go out in public and walk around shirtless. Better yet, don't do that and believe me. It's probably a better idea. I'm gonna put the Archmage's gear in the Priory of the Nine, though. Just as a quick off-stop. Because I do love this place. It's very pretty. It's got that sort of simplistic beauty you see in places, in some churches, you know, where you're not going... It's not trying to be ostentatious. It's not over-designed, but it's not just a featureless hunk of rock. It's got the elegance of efficiency, as it were, almost. It's kind of hard to put it in words, really. You may have noticed by my awkward verbal fumblings. Can I put the filled black soul gem in here so I don't need to keep this thing around and remind me of... Yeah. That's a bug that happens, by the way. I don't know how to get rid of the filled colossal black soul gem. Aside from console commands, but... yeah. Kind of annoying. What I'm probably going to do is finish the Fighters Guild quest line, do the main quest, mop up the side quests. Maybe, emphasis on maybe here very heavily, do the Dark Brotherhood. Because it is an immensely fun quest line. It's got nice characters, it's got good lines, it's got interesting quest design. It just does not fit with his character whatsoever.
Is there a problem, citizen?
You find me Maglier, sir.
Maglier? I think I've seen him. Try in the Lonely Suitor Lodge.
Alright.
Farewell.
Thank you, Sir Guard. Asking the guards. Very good idea.
Hello.
This man is essential for a reason. Lucky old lady also has something going on. You'll know if you've played the game, and if you haven't played the game, well... it might be a surprise. It does have something to do with something I kind of want to do later, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do. For a moment I thought that was a group just standing there, but no. I believe this is Zenithar going by the anvil in his hand. I may be remembering the gods wrong, though.
How are you?
I know one of the gods is one of creation. I'm pretty sure it's Zenithar or Julianos, and I think Julianos is the one of... No, it's Zenithar, because I have the mace of Zenithar.
Greetings.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Whoa!
Hi there.
That was a thing?
Oh, look. You again.
I actually don't even remember what I was talking about. My brain just sort of stopped. Apologies. Zenithar, right. Also, that is blinging armor. Holy shit, look at that stuff. I want a suit of that.
Hello.
Where do I find a suit of that? Aside from off this guy's cold, dead corpse. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's Zenithar's creation one because of the Kinnereth Zenithar thing that happens in the Knights of the Nine quest line. Been a while since I did that, though. Alright, Maglier, what the hell are you doing?
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, Guild Rat.
You little shit.
She doesn't leave home much, but apparently Luciana Galena has a lot of experience fighting in light armor.
Galena? Like the ore of silver and lead?
Defaulted! That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time.
The job needs to be completed.
Look, I know that you covered for me before, so I'll give you this one. Talk to Ariari at the Mages Guild for the job. After this, we're done.
If you don't cover for him, it's a bit more of a nuisance.
You're wasting your time.
Let's talk to Jita, see if he says
Good
anything
day.
about this. Absolutely nothing
I
interesting.
heard Ita Rienes talking about the geography of Tamriel again. She's very knowledgeable.
But, remember what I showed you of that shield?
Take care.
Look at the torso there. Look at that symbol. Heck, look at this shield.
Good friend, this is...
Yeah. Same symbol. It's a nice detail if you know what you're looking for. And if you don't know what you're looking for, it still remains a surprise, which is good game design in my opinion.
What can I do?
All right.
It's about time someone from the Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research.
Oh god, imps. They're almost impossible to find these days. Rumors?
I don't think that Gilgandril really wants to run Silverhome on the water. He never seems happy when he's there.
Alright. Blackwood Company?
I just don't trust them. I know they're efficient, a bit too efficient for my liking. Some endeavors demand time and care. I need imp gall for my studies. 10 portions of it, in fact. Since I hired the Fighters Guild, I expect you to get it done. And carefully, please. You might check Robbers Glen Cave for the Imp Gall. That place has been known to contain the imps.
I think that's a guaranteed spawn. I'm not going to dig into my stockpiles for this one. Now, as the Archmage of the Mages Guild, you are able to kind of screw with this. Specifically in the sense that that chest that can duplicate alchemy ingredients means you can get even ingredients that really don't spawn anymore, like Imp Gall, to, well, spawn. Well, not so much spawn as just be created. But we need to kill 10 imps and take their galls. I'm not actually biologically knowledgeable enough to say what a gall is off the top of my head. If it comes to me while I'm doing this, I'll tell you, but I'm actually not sure what a bit of an imp the gall would be. Like, is it the throat? Okay, never mind. So, I tend to be a very physical actor in my behavior, so I just poked my throat, and, yeah. Not one of my smarter moves. Alright, you're going to die. Why the hell are you abandoned if you have data happening? Like, I know why mechanically. You've got a leveled set of armor, and it's just saying, okay, your opponent is a high level. Go for high level equipment to balance him out. But look, Daedric is rare even among incredibly important people. Some random ass bandit having a Daedric knife? That's... It'd be like some random ass hobo having access to Elon Musk's rocket. Though granted, I've heard Elon Musk described as the world's most successful random ass hobo at times. I'm not sure why. But, yeah. Also, man, I really screwed that pin up. I'm glad I have a high enough skill now that most of the time I just don't have pins fall. Makes my life a lot easier. I have 1 Imp Gall out of 10. I believe this cave has enough, but usually I'm doing this at a lower level so I can go to Oblivion and actually get imps to kill. Claymore of the Dynamos. Actually, of the Dynamo is one of the better enchantments because of the Soul Trap. It allows you to turn it into a perpetual motion murder machine. That's always one of my favorite things to ever say. Perpetual motion murder machine. It's just such a fun sentence, you know? Perpetual motion murder machine. I believe that's 5 or 4. Let's take all. Let's take a look at my inventory, too. Imp Gall 4. Right, I need 6 more imps to kill. Not bad. If I needed a blade skill whatsoever, I'd grab that. But I have over maximal blade skill, so it's literally useless to me. Sneak shoes are tempting, but again, not a stealth character at all. Ow! Well, not really ow, but imps are one of the few low-level creatures that can hurt you reliably even at higher levels unless you get lucky with your spell reflection. Or running a 100% spell absorption build. Which is not impossible! That should take me to 6 Gall. Soul Gem, I'll take it, as always. Another chest over here. Nice and easy. Ebony boots. I don't really need that. If I was still in my I need to loot all the things stage, I'd definitely grab them, but right now I've got a set of ebony that admittedly I had to cheat in parts of lying around at the Chapel of the Nine. We're going to be imp number 7 of 10. If I can't quite find enough of the imps, I'm going to go to the Archmage's chest, put a Gall in and wait a day. That should make enough. I don't remember the exact ratios it uses, so I might just do that anyway. Gold I'll take, and a Grand Ring. Grand Rings are the best type. And light might be useful later on. Also, that is a cool sound effect. Listen to that. It's got bass. It's got depth. It's got weight. This ain't some piddly-ass lightning. No, this is some really nasty, powerful stuff. That's what that sound says. Granted, it is actually pretty piddly and awful, but the sound is good. Ha! Alright. So that should be number 9 on my imp goal if I'm keeping count correctly. Yep. I'll kill the rest of the throughout the cave, on the grounds of both getting a bit more loot, because finding a grand ring was unexpected but lovely. And on the grounds of Imp Gall really is rare these days for me. I don't actually remember what it does. Cure paralysis. That's really helpful, actually. It's not like the enchanted items in Morrowind that could do that, because those were useless because you couldn't actually cast spells while paralyzed or use your items. If I want to make a mean chameleon build, that's going to be very helpful. Alright. And jump! Da 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 da! Acrobatics power! Oh wait, 2 imps. Get out of my face before I have you both. Oh wait. I would say have you both killed. But oh my wa mo shinderu. Let's see if that's the imp that I didn't degall. Degall. I suppose that's what happens when you break away from the Roman Empire. You're degalled. And I can't actually remember when Gaul did that. I remember they did it, but it was pretty late on in the... I hit space to move. To jump, rather. Still too used to Morrowind. How many episodes in and I'm still sometimes smacking the Morrowind controls? Shows you how much I played that game, didn't doesn't it? Whatever. Point made. I play lots of video games. Yeah, that's not a way up. Well, jump down here. Ah, that's what it does! Half as much fatigue to jump. That's not too helpful, actually. I don't really jump too much in combat. It does make training acrobatics easier, I suppose, but I don't see too much of a point to that. Also, it looks like you just drop down, so meh. It's a painful drop, but meh. Oh! There was a chest here, and either I just stumbled on something plot important, forgot about it, or... Oh my. I think this is a fairly large dungeon in all honesty. Pretty jam-packed with imps. Alright, if I head left here, I haven't been that way. Wonder how many imps are in here in total. It should always spawn imps, but you're not an imp. Ha! You're a very high-ranking minotaur. Also, you hit me with a spell that I don't recognize. I'm going to scroll down and see if I can... No, I can't. I want to see if I can tell what the hell that was. The answer is no, I cannot tell what the hell that was. Also, minotaurs are tall. Okay, you want to try and play this game with me? Really? Look at your health. You know what? I could smack him around for a long time. I could spend a lot of time doing that. Or I could speed this up. I can speed this up a lot. Let's go. Alright, and he is dead. Gave him a good smacking with a poison, which made him easier to stagger, because he was taking constant damage, and staggering is a measure of damage per frame. So in theory, you can completely stunlock a target if you're doing it right. Also, Beast of Burden is one of those scrolls that you want for getting out of places. It's very good for moving around. many imps were there in total? I took all their gall, I'm pretty sure. 12 imps. Very good. I'm sure they find it galling that I'm not really interested in them, but that's not my problem. It was their problem, but now they're dead, so it's nobody's problem. Because the dead don't have problems, they're just dead. How's the saying go? Dead men tell no tales. No, wait, never mind. Never mind, this is a setting with necromancers. Dumb comment. Then again, going by their king, they wouldn't be very impressive anyways. Yes, I'm still holding a grudge over that. I hold a grudge over that from the first time I played this game. So much good build-up. All of it wasted.
You've got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Given that I can jump about your height, or my own height, from standing still, that's probably accurate. Like, to my understanding of actual acrobats, that's a really impressive feat. To be able to just jump your own height from standing still. Falling long distances is one thing, the ability, the sheer leg strength involved in that kind of jump is another, you know? Now, I may be wrong in it's easy for a well-trained acrobat in real life, but yeah.
Well, have you found that imp gall for me yet? I've got some research I need to get to.
Here you go, imp gall.
You've got it. Looks fresh, too. I realize you'll be paid by your superior, but take this as well. It might come in handy in your work.
What did I get?
Next time, on time, please.
Grand Ring of Aegis. 18% shield. I've got a lot of grand rings from this, honestly. Like, there are some very, very nice rings I'm carrying around. And much like in Morrowind, your jewelry is very, very light, and if enchanted, very, very valuable. Granted, you don't need the massive laundry list of kit that I had in Morrowind here, which is nice because the inventory system isn't quite as snappy in my opinion. Better sorted, but less effective in my basically is how I'd put it. Maybe that's just me though. Skyrim definitely suffers from having clearly been originally made for consoles though. Which I'm not happy about at all, because I'm very much
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent...
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract?
Yeah, about that.
They say that someone finally laid... I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
Wow, what an insightful comment. Talk about Blackwood Company.
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band. Until Reza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts.
Yeah.
After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin. More ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement.
Alright, advance me.
Your service to the Guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly.
Understood. Duties?
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
Alright.
Later.
Quest updated, Alright. Let's go to his house and wait. Like a creepy stalker. But again, does it really count as being a creepy stalker if you're told to wait outside the house? I think that's actually a romantic stereotype. Hopefully that's not what's happening, otherwise this is going to get very awkward.
Goodbye.
I don't even have that much in the way of my personality. 54 plus 2, which is buffed by 25, means I actually have only 29 personality. It's not very personable. Still, though, aside from my magic and my personality, this is a very, very scary stat line to go against. I might talk pretty good because of my helmet, and my intelligence and willpower aren't awful, but they're not amazing. But I could arm wrestle an ogre and win. I'm tough enough that you can probably run me through the chest, and my response would be to belch loudly. I'm nearly as fast as is possible. I'm incredibly agile. My character is a very good example of a beat stick. Don't expect him to realistically be able to solve problems via wit and cunning. Don't expect him to be able to figure out the issues via tricks and sorcery. But if you want someone beaten the ever-loving shit out of, if you want someone just gone, smashed into oblivion by raw power and a very good weapon, yeah.
Good, you're here. We've got duties to attend to.
All right, Blackwood Company.
I've been looking into them, heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us, and we know they're good at what they do.
Why are they so effective?
Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just well-trained. All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way.
Interesting. Why haven't we stopped them?
Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time.
Ha. Die slowly or die quickly.
That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellis was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitellis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat.
Argoth must have been a scary fuck. Blackwood Company?
I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
So what now?
Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice.
I'm in. Because you can't progress in the quest line otherwise. But I'm in. Sure,
We
why
leave
not?
as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there.
All right, then. What do you say about Blackheart?
We need to find out what happened with him. It's all suspicious to me. Let's go.
At least he's essential, so we don't have to worry about him randomly dropping dead. Leowen was... That was this one, yes. Leowen is always one of the ones that I just sort of pause and go, wait, where is it again? Like, Bruma I know, Anvil I know, Kvatch I very much know. The Imperial City is... If you can't figure out where that is, given how central it is to the map, I feel sorry for you. Yeah. Let's just get in here. Alright.
Hello.
Nice big place. Looks damn good.
We need to check out Arpenia. Come on, I'll follow you.
Understood. Now, I believe he has a decent stat line, but as you can see, his gear is pretty crap, so... Let's just get there quickly, because walking wouldn't really serve much of a point. We might get attacked by demons, but who cares? Demons aren't really impressive at this point in the game. Again, I'm kind of hoping Shivering Isles will be like Blood Moon and that it kicks it up a notch so that I actually have to worry about fights at some point. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. Let's say that. Also repairing my equipment before this, because I forgot. You should always keep your equipment fully repaired. I've been kind of bad about that, but yeah. Petty souls. Let's feed them to Drudge just for the hell of it, basically. And to free up inventory space. And that's how bad I am at magic. I can't one-shot a mud crab. I don't think the monsters here leveled properly, guys. I don't think they're properly leveled. Because, yeah. This is just really pathetic? Like, holy shit, this is really pathetic. Let's loot this and then back the hell off. That should be enough. I think this is a trap. Yep, trap. Look up there. Spoiks.
Nothing. I knew it. Azani Blackheart isn't here, alive or dead.
They could have moved the corpse. That's always possible.
It sounds like the Knights of the Nine are on a real crusade.
That's me.
The bastards. There was no battle. Azani must have made a deal with the Blackwood Company. My guess is that they paid him off. Right. They get the weapon for Argoth, collect the payment, and tell Azani where the mage is. Easy for Blackheart to retrieve the weapon and collect on it.
Alright, what do we do now?
We find Blackheart and get that weapon. We'll finish this contract and let all of Cyrodiil know what happened here.
Alright,
Blackheart has a fascination with these Ayleid ruins. There's one northeast of here, Atatar. My bet is that he moved his base there. I'll lead.
Oh, he'll lead. So I have to follow an AI.
We'll show them.
And then the quest line ended. Not really, but goddamn. Dude! I'm glad he's essential. And now we wait for him to stop having his head bashed against the ceiling. Please get off of that. Thank you. As I've said before, the AI in this game can be a bit thick. Hey, at least he's restoration practice. Did take a fair bit of pounding to actually take out, though. I'll give him that. For all he wears iron armor, and barely any of that, tough bugger. Not noticing any notable magic items, but they generally go under the armor in this game. They don't stick out on the hands like they did in Morrowind, or they will in Skyrim. So, yeah. Oh yay, bandits. Alright, do you have a lockpick or something I can take so I can actually feel... Healing potions. Alright. I'll take that. And an bandit archer, too. Lovely. Is that a no, that's not an archer. That person actually has a proper melee weapon. Ah! advantage to 2-on-1 combat. You can have one. They can only block one side at a time, so if you stand behind them, either they have to block you and the AI can wail on them, and the AI is fascinatingly enough, smart enough to do that, or that you stand behind them, or rather, they block the AI and you can wail on them. Either way, whatever one guy you're 1v2ing has a lot of issues. Numbers advantages matter in a fight. Blackwood! Wow, I bet this place has something to do with the Blackwood Company. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's important to them. Also, what the heck was that the game just did? I like flickering and loading things in weirdly sometimes Oblivion, but what the hell did you just do? That was weird. Don't be weird. Alright, Modron Orin is full, so I'm going to heal myself a little bit. I wasn't really sure if I was low on health at all, but it can't hurt me. And yes, you have to walk all the way to Anatar. Yes, all the way. No, you don't get a choice. Yes, if you run there, he'll just wait where you leave him. Yes, it's dumb and annoying. No, I don't know why they put this back in after how annoying it was in Morrowind to escort people around. Yes, I'm glad Essential is a thing. Otherwise, I'd probably have gone spare trying to keep all these under-geared, under-equipped maroons from doing things. Sorry. Get a little snappy about escort missions in general. I can't think of any I've really liked, in all honesty, aside from the quick ones. And that's more escort mission that is less bad than usual than escort mission that is good. Yeah, say if you try and run ahead, he just stops. Dude. Dude, fuck? Where are you going? Oh no, did I just bug him out? Please don't tell me I just bugged him out. And again, he's going straight toward an alien ruin on the map, so it can't be that bad. Chest-high ferns, they don't even sound interesting to walk through. They just sound like you're crunching on ordinary grass. Naughty Bethesda. And again, I can understand why trying to animate something like this would be nightmarish. What they've done with this engine overall, honestly, when you think about how old it is a mixture of horrifying and terrifying. And awesome. And in the original sense of inducing of awe. Like, think about how old the engine for Oblivion is. Now remember, the same engine is what they used to build Morrowind. And Skyrim. The exact same engine with a very few touch-ups, but ultimately the same baseline. For all three games. Just think about that for a moment, will you?
He's here somewhere. I know it.
Eloquent. Alright. Hopefully we can get this over with quickly, because I'm going to end the episode after this. Watch it be an hour-long thing, so you have a 2-hour episode. Wow. Subtle game. Ow! I hate those things. They always hurt so much, deal so much damage to your armor. The AI also can't deal with them for shit, but the AI is kind of stupid. Who's there? Good position on that bowman. Bow woman, actually. Bow woman? Looks like it's got tit plate, so bow woman. I don't remember if Azani Blackheart is a mage or not, honestly, or if they're even anything special. I think they're just a bandit leader, really. But really, dude, I guess they killed a lot of his troops, because so far, not impressed. Okay, Orin actually just killed that guy for me. He was on low health, but still, damn, dude. Killed someone with a steel mace when they were in glass armor. Granted, maces are, like, historically one of the best things to use against armor, especially properly made ones, but... 2 Varla stone cages, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Let's start cleansing. Begin the purge. You die! Alright. My strength is damaged! Who the hell? How the hell? How much? 1 point. Or his own ancestor just knocked him out if I saw that. He just got knocked out by his own ancestors.
Jump on my sword while you can.
You don't have a sword, you've got a mace. I can't jump on your sword even if I wanted to, because you have a mace. A mace is not a sword. A mace is not a sword. Oh, dude, I'm getting a little snappish about blatant dumb. You know what? Loot! Gimme. I'm not gonna give me anything good. Gold. It's weightless. Sawed it. Can't hurt me. Oh, Varo stone cages can hold Welkin stones. I had actually forgotten about that. Not too common for the devs to do that, in all honesty. I go so far as to call it rare for that to occur. Still not seeing a way to open them. I wonder. Is this at the right angle that you can see that little white peak? You see that, right? I'm not going crazy. Right there at the very tip where I'm moving the mouse over. This doesn't have it? Oh, I heard something move. Oh, I bet it's showing the Varla stone inside with clipping issues. I bet that's what's happening. It makes sense to me. A sack! Interesting. What's it got? A potion of healing. How incredibly worrisome. That opened none of the Varla stones. I think that was just a door. This door specifically. For a moment there, I thought something had killed my torch, but no. Oh, right, these. I hate these. Whoa! I forgot those were a thing, I promise! Yeah, they kind of force you into going down here, and it's very annoying. Alright. Chest over here, by the way. Need to speed this up a bit, so apologies if I get a bit terse or skeptish. And you kill a mud crab. Thank you for saving me 30 seconds. At most. Probably closer to 10. around there. Looks like this is the only way to go. And it seems that the game is realizing this. There's still more of this place? Also, the monsters really are not properly leveling, are they? Like, good grief. Rats? I could one-shot those and two-shot those back to the tutorial dungeon. Why am I seeing rats when I can kill Daedric lords? Not Daedric princes, but Daedric lords at least. Alright, am I missing something? I'm missing this. That was easy. Get out of my face. I'm not even going to bother looting them for alchemy ingredients at this point. It seems so pointless. No rhyme, no reason, no cash. There's no reason to do it anymore. Hello down there, sir. I'm willing to bet that I can get to you through around here. No, that just gets me to Atatar Loris. So it'd be through around here then. Let's go to Atatar Loris at this point. As far as I remember, Blackheart isn't much of an impressive character. If the AI finds its way in and stabs me in the back, that'll at least make the quest a little more interesting instead of this slap a mud crab every 30 seconds. Rubbish. Oh hey, you found it. 2 power attacks. 2 smacks! Truly a grand challenge worthy of the champion of Cyrodiil, the hero of Kavach, the divine crusader, and all of my other many potential titles. Alright. Let's just get this over with. One of the issues with the coins on a flat surface is they do tend to float around when you poke anything. And have I read Volume 8? I've read Volume 8. It's hard to keep track of the books in Oblivion because they don't tend to be ordered properly, if that makes sense. Like, there's no, oh, if you're a collector, you'll have Volume 1 through 6, but it's really hard to find 7 and stuff like that. Doesn't really happen in Oblivion. Talara, Volume 5, I know I've read. Third Door, I think Third Door is a skill book. No. Pala, I know, used to be a skill book. I know that because I kept looking at it, being annoyed whenever I found it, because I went, oh, that's not a skill book. No, it's actually a skill book.
Die, damn you!
Oh, you actually have your own little throne room. What an excellent I think he has a custom weapon, too. Like, there's someone who's ultimately just here to die. He's got some fairly deep detail to him in his dungeon. Sinweaver is a decent elven great blade, but it's decent. It's not really good, you know? I'll take Blackheart's ring off him.
Azani Blackheart is dead, and our brothers avenged.
Yep. Azani Blackheart.
Dead, finally. Good work. Did you retrieve his ring? I want that as proof that the Blackwood Company didn't defeat him.
Alright, I have his ring.
You've got it. Good. I'll use it to prove it was we, not the Blackwood Company, who killed him. Good work on this.
Thanks.
Now get out of here. I'm going to head back to Coral. When there's more to do, I'll let you know.
Alright then. Advancement?
Your accomplishments are impressive. Because of this, I bestow upon you the rank of Warder of the Fighters Guild.
Alright, so, this
You
episode
see-
overflowed a little in time due to me saying I'd beat Blackheart before the episode ended. Not one of my smarter things to say, because this is going to take a bit. I'm already recording fairly late. Yay. So, next time we're going to be leaving this place, and we're going to be doing more of the Fighters Guild quest line. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below, or in the threads and space battles, and sufficient velocity that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye.